Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nuhazwani binti Surida and I'm from MBA 11940. Today, I will present Chapter 7, which is Storing Organizational Information or Database. In this chapter, I will be covered fundamental concept of the relational database model, advantages of the relational database model, benefits of a data-driven website, and lastly, primary methods for integrating information across multiple databases. Information is stored in database, while database maintains information about various types of objects, events, people, and place. So, there are three database models. First, hierarchical database model. Information is organized into a tree-like structure using parent or child relationships in such a way that it cannot have too many relationships. Second, network database model. It is a flexible way of representing objects and their relationship. And lastly, relational database model. It stores information in the form of logically related two-dimensional tables. Next, fundamental concept in the relational database model. First, entity. It is a person, place, thing, transaction, or event about which information is stored. Second, attribute. It is a characteristic or properties of an entity class. Third, primary key. It is a field or group of fields that uniquely identifies a given entity in a table. And lastly, foreign key. It is a primary key of one table that appears an attribute in another table and acts to provide a logical relationship among the two tables. There are several advantages of relational database model. First, it will increase flexibility. A well-designed database should handle change quickly and easily. It must have provide users with different views, have only one physical view where it deals with the physical storage of information on a storage device, and also have multiple logical view where it focuses on how users logically access information. Second, it increases scalability and performance. A database must scale to meet increased demand while maintaining acceptable performance levels, where scalability refers to how well a system can adapt to increased demands, and performance measures how quickly a system performs a certain process or transaction. Third, it reduces information redundancy. Redundancy refers to the duplication of information or storing the same information in multiple places. Inconsistency is one of the primary problems with redundant information. Fourth, it increases information security. Information is an organizational asset and must be protected. A database offers several security features including password that provides authentication of the user. Second, access level, which determines who has access to the different types of information. And lastly, it provides access control, which determines types of user access such as read-only access. And lastly, it increases information integrity. Information integrity measures the quality of information. And integrity constraint is the rules that help ensure the quality of information. There are two types of integrity constraint, which is relational integrity constraint, where it is the rule that enforces basic and fundamental information based on constraints. For example, users cannot create an order for a non-existent customer. And the second one, business critical integrity constraint, where it is the rule that enforces business rules vital to an organization's success and often require more insight and knowledge than relational integrity constraints. For example, a discount maximum of 20%. Database Management System or DBMS is a software through which users and application programs interact with the database. There are two ways that users can interact with the database management system. First, indirect interaction. In this way, user can interact with an application such as payroll application, manufacturing application or sales application. And the application interacts with the DBMS, and then the DBMS will obtain the information from the database. The second one is direct interaction. The users can interact directly with the DBMS, and the DBMS will obtain the information from the database. Data-driven website is an interactive website kept constantly updated and relevant to the need of its customer through the use of a database. Data-driven websites are especially useful when the site offers a great deal of information, products, or services. There are 7 advantages of data-driven website. First, development. It allows the website owner to make changes anytime, all without having to rely on a developer or knowing HTML programming. A well-structured, data-driven website enables updating with little or no need to training. Second, content management. A static website requires a programmer to make updates. This adds an unnecessary layer between the business and its web content, which can lead to misunderstanding and slow turnarounds for desired change. Third, future expandability. Having a data-driven website enables the site to grow faster than would be possible with a static site. For example, changing the layout, displays, and functionality of the site is easier with a data-driven solution. Fourth, it can minimizing human error. A well-designed, data-driven website will have error tapping mechanism to ensure that required information is filled out correctly and that content is entered and displayed in its correct format. Fifth, it can cutting production and update costs. A data-driven website can be updated and published by any competent data entry or administrative person. However, while training a competent programmer can take months or even years, but training a data entry person can be done in 30 to 60 minutes. 6. It can be more efficient. With a data-driven solution, the system keeps track of the templates so users do not have to do anything. A data-driven infrastructure will improve the reliability and stability of a website while greatly reducing the chance of breaking some part of the site when adding new errors. And lastly, it can improve stability. Any programmer who has to update a website from static templates must to be very organized to keep track of all the source files. Therefore, with a data-driven website, there is peace of mind knowing the content is never lost, even if your programmer is leave unexpectedly. Next, integrating information among multiple databases. Integration allows separate systems to communicate directly with each other. One of the biggest benefits of integration is that organizations only have to enter information into the system once, and it is automatically sent to all of the other systems throughout the organization. This feature alone creates huge advantages for organizations because it reduces information redundancy and ensures accuracy and completeness. Without integration, an organization will have to enter information into every single system that requires the information, from marketing and sales to billing and customer service. There are two types of integration. First, forward integration and backward integration. Forward integration is text information entered into a given system and sends it automatically to all downstream systems and processes. And backward integration is text information entered into a given system and sends it automatically to all upstream systems and processes. Many organizations only build forward integration and use business critical integrity constraints to ensure all information is always entered only at the start of the integration. And the last one is a central repository. The figure displays an example of customer information integrated using this method. Users can create, read, update and delete in the main customer repository, and it is automatically sent to all of the other database. This method does not follow the business process when building the integration. Business critical integrity constraints still need to be built to ensure information is only ever entered into the customer repository. Otherwise, the information will become out of sync.